I'm Billy Crystal and you're watching Comedy Matters. He made me do this.
I'm here with Russell Peters.
Oh, hello.
In such a sick house, man. It's an unbelievable house, Russell.
This is the house that Jokes built.
Yes, I mean. First, I saw this and I had to ask you about it because I had asked you what largest audience was that you ever played to. Because when I saw you in New York, I went to see Russell at Madison Square Garden, where he killed it, obviously. 2 nights in a row, 6,000 people.
Yeah, it was more than 6.5, right?
6.5, 7,000, it was a lot. And I said to you, what's the biggest audience you ever had? And you're like, Vancouver, 18,000.
Yeah.
Now I come here and I see 29,000 people came out to see Russell.
So that's
Peters.
over 2 nights in all fairness.
Whoa, well, and it should be a gold mic anyway.
It should be. Well, no, that's the actual mic I held.
Really?
Yeah, that's the actual mic I used that night, so that's why that's relevant.
You're going to Montreal, you're hosting a gala?
No, I'm hosting the Best Night Ever. It's a show compiled of comics of my choosing, and it's going to be a good show, actually. It's Dom Herrera's on it, who I forcefully put on there, because Dom's one of my dear friends, and I think he's friggin' hilarious. And we got Nick Thune, who I put on there as well. Then we got Sebastian on the show, you know Sebastian?
Maniscalco?
Of course.
Yeah, I just saw him the other night, I was down at the store.
Yeah, Sebastian will be on the show. And Jimmy Carr.
Oh, Jimmy Carr, I know.
From
I'm
England?
Montreal, from England.
Hilarious,
Yeah, funny guy, yeah, really funny guy.
And I'm sure I'm missing somebody else. Oh, Jeremy Hotz.
Jeremy Hotz.
Jeremy
Now,
Hotz
isn't he also, was he Canadian?
He is Canadian. I've known Jeremy since I started in the business 22 years ago.
Is that long already?
Started in '89.
Wow. What was your first big break? Like you started in '89, but like when did you really start becoming Russell Peters, the Russell Peters that we know today?
I think I found my stride with my material about, I would say around 11, 12 years in.
And what made it?
Again, I think you need a 10-year incubation period for comedy.
Is it really?
I would say
you
so.
Think it takes
10
that long
years
to find your identity?
Yeah, 10 years to really be able to do you on stage.
In the beginning, you were just doing material?
I was just doing material, and you know, I was getting by on personality or whatever. I actually found a video last night online of me in like, shit, I don't know what year it was. 94, I'm thinking. It's gotta be 94.
Weird?
It was weird to watch me because I sucked.
So different than you are now, right?
Oh, very different.
Were you doing
there was a
joke?
hesitation, and I was, you know, young and goofy and nervous, and you could sense all these things from it.
But enough people liked you. Interestingly enough people had to like you that you were able to go to the next level.
Well, yeah, I guess for that time I was okay.
Yeah, isn't
But
that?
when you watch it back, you go, my God, that was terrible.
That's what's interesting. And well, an artist is never really happy with where they are. A true artist always wants to improve. They always want to take it to
I
the
always
next
know
level.
there's room for improvement.
Yeah.
Give this cat a nice hand.
We're going for Kevin Nealon, everybody. Kevin Nealon. Let him hear it. You give yourselves a hand for coming out tonight. Come on. You're the most important people in the room. You tried this once without an audience. It fucking sucked. So let's get this out of the way right away. I know what you're thinking. If Phil Spector fucked Elton John, which could actually happen, by the way. People think it's funny if you know what you look like. If you really want to know what you look like, ask somebody else to describe you. But if you really want to know what you look like, ask a little kid to describe you. Trust me, you'll want to fucking kill yourself. I asked this little kid to describe me, looked at me for a minute, he's like, if Phil Spector fucked Elton John.
Good to see you again, buddy.
Great to see you, man.
Have you been to Europe?
No, actually, yes, I have been to Europe, and I went by myself. And you know why I went by myself?
Because you...
Because I confront my fear on a daily basis.
And why are you afraid of traveling with yourself?
Because I have such bad ADD. Shit happens to me that can't even happen to a person.
Really?
At the airport, I get the tip of my jacket
Oh,
caught
I
in
thought
my
you were going to say penis.
No, I don't bring my penis when I travel.
Okay.
I do that because anything could happen to me.
That's right.
I get the jacket caught in the zipper of my luggage, and I'm walking through the airport like this to catch my plane. That can't even happen to a person.
That's right.
But it
So
does
where did you go in Europe by yourself?
I went to France. Well, I went to the Cannes Film Festival because I had some films playing there.
Oh, you did?
So I went by myself. Yeah, I had some animated films there.
Those are good.
Man robs bank with his chin. You know, classics. You know, things. Anybody here from Europe? Oh, well, listen, for the purposes of this joke, sir, would you mind being from Europe? Thank you, I appreciate that. What country are you from? Pardon me? France, okay. It's amazing, you don't even have an accent. That's incredible. Well, I gotta tell you, you guys from France are fucking geniuses, really. That's amazing to me. Because I don't know how you did it, but somehow you managed to convince European women that it was cool to go to the beach topless and nobody would notice. What'd you do, promise not to look? An entire continent of men promised not to look, and European women bought it. They fucking bought it. Which is amazing to me, because in this country, if you see a girl with a hot body, you gotta take her out to dinner, you gotta wine and dine her, and maybe if you're lucky, she'll let you see it. In Europe, all you gotta do is invite them to the beach. So now when I meet a girl with a hot body, I invite them to Europe. It's expensive as shit, but I'm saving a fortune on dinners.
Hey, this is Russell Peters, and you're watching Comedy Matters. And you know what else matters? Jeffrey Gurian matters. Google that name, bitch.